Hi guys, MEG here, playing Planet Coaster again. Welcome back. I've done quite a bit in the park since the last we met. You'll see that I've continued extending out the wall, the stone wall. And what I've done is I've made this now into a kind of a bit of a... What do we call that? We suppose we'd call that a lair. Bit of a dragon's lair with the roller coaster going into the rocks. So I can continue building that up. Nice if we could find some like little skeletons or something of humans to put down here, make it look like the dragons will be munching on them. I've also been working on this area of interest in the middle of the park, so that's finished now. I didn't record any of this, I was just busy working away on it. So what we've got here is like a witch's den, and here's a witch over here doing stuff all kind of electrified like, casting some spells on the passers-by. We've got a dude witch on a broomstick whizzing around and around the top of her own house. There she goes. Looks like she's doing some big farts or something. We've got a dinosaur here that's sort of... I've moved this guy from that tower there. I've moved him over to here now, so he's just sort of doing something or other, guarding something in amongst the bushes. We've got a dinosaur over here who is, well, two dinosaurs here. This guy's eating something, and this guy seems to be in a house, and he's actually set it on fire, as we can see here. So some pyrotechnics working in amongst there as well. I've added like I wasn't too sure what to do here, so I've added like a fairy tale tower here, maybe somewhere the likes of Rapunzel or something maybe would maybe where she'd live. It looks quite nice at night. I've hidden lots of lanterns and stuff down here. We'll have a look at that at night soon. So that's this section of the park. Now, so you can see that I've continued the wall along here as well. So the wall has been continued all the way along over to here. That stone wall. But if you look over here, what I've done here is I've made a bridge. So what we're going to do is we're going to join up this sort of dragon's world, dragon's lair here, and we'll come along the bridge over here into kind of, I don't know, castle world or something like that, medieval world or something like that. So basically what I'm going to do is I need to just change into this bridge. I'm going to sort of come out and have, I'll make the bridge join up with some castle walls, some well, not a castle wall, it's not going to be a castle as such. I might have a big house in it, but it will be a fortified village, let's say. So I'll put a castle, I'll put a fortified wall all the way around, maybe about this size. Then we'll have like a villagey scene type thing in here. I'll try and make some houses. So I'm going to try and make everything from scratch. I don't want to keep downloading mods. And we'll have a big house and have a couple of rides in here as well. Now it's just getting towards night time, so I do like the look of my park in the night time, I must say. Let's look down here. Now the other thing, whilst night's coming on, the other thing I need to do is that looks nice, doesn't it? I keep forgetting to unlock these challenges. So we can build a roller coaster with 3 excitement. Claim a reward of 1,000. What we need to do: make a fireworks display that holds 100 guests' attention for 30 seconds. Okay, I'll have a go at that. What would you need to do as well? I've got lots of money at the moment, 42,000. I've got 1,500 people in the park. They all seem very happy with things. Oh yes, I need to go to my research because look, I've unlocked a few bits. So all about airtime. I'm not sure what this is. New discovery: Anubis coaster. Okay, soaring high. What's this? New discovery: Zozo thrill ride. Okay, hats fantastic. Okay, so this is a hat shop. What I want to do is I'll keep unlocking lots of things. So I've got lots of money at the moment, so I want to keep unlocking. I'll unlock balloons. Yeah, okay, start research. So balloons have started. A thrill ride or a coaster. I want to look at a track ride actually. We don't really have one. All aboard. This will be some train, I guess. And what else we do? We'll start research on a family ride. Yeah, why not? So rock out with the family. Okay, so that's all the researching at the moment. 90 days, 60 days, and 29 days. Look at this, looks nice. Doesn't that look nice there with them, all them plants and the fire that the dragons? He seems quite happy in there, sat in there. And this looks quite good in the dark, as well, doesn't it? I might need to put some searchlights, not searchlights, but spotlights down here to light some of these dragons up. But the purpose of today's video is to continue over here and start our plans. I don't like anything with my bridge is that I don't really like these end pieces here. Look, so it kind of ends. It doesn't. I'd like it if it could slowly sort of merge in with this, but I don't know how to do that. So we're just going to have to live with it as it is. Yeah. So I need to continue building my wall over here. And then I need to design some houses or something to put some. Because I'd like to put some shops in over here as well if we can. And also, I'd like to put some sort of tractor ride in that sort of maybe takes you around parts of the park. Maybe like a nice little gentle train. I love going on those when I go to parks. Gentle trains. So that's the thinking there. Okay. So I'm going to crack on, and what I'll do is I'll stop the live recording. And I'll probably do some voiceover or something. Who knows what I'm going to do? You're going to find out in about 1 second. I'm going to have to think about this for a day or two. Okay, anyway. I'll speak to you in very shortly. Right, so this is what the castle walls will basically look like. So I'm just going to put two loads of walls down. We'll put some parapets along. And then we'll put a floor down here. What I wouldn't mind doing actually is I probably might put some stairs in eventually and put a path so you can actually walk along the walls of this fortified little town. And I'll put a little door there to make it look like it's you can actually climb through and get into the tower. I'll do something on top of these a little bit later. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to crack on. I'm probably going to come around somewhere like this, make this quite a big area. And I'll come back again once I've made some progress. Right, so I've just stopped there. That's how much I've got so far. The plan is I'm going to start building in some of the internals. We'll put some of the gubbins that's going to form this theme, this area. You notice I've put I've removed. I haven't copied the crenellations from the top of these towers because I want this to look like a bit of a happy fortified town. I don't want it to look like one that's continuously under threat, which suggests it is if you've got like proper castle battlements. So I've got to think about the shape, the rough shape we're going to have. I'm sure some people actually think about this in advance, but I tend not to. I just tend to go with the flow at the time. Yeah, so we need to put shops in. I want to put a big sort of centerpiece tower or something, maybe with a walkway through it, something like that. So I'll have a little think about that, then we'll have a look, see how we get on. Hi guys, post edits Paul here now. Now that I've got it into fast motion. So what I decided we needed in this area of the park was, well, I was thinking about going for a shopping zone first. You know, like a kind of a walk-through area that you could, I could put all the little shops and stuff in, and the little food places. So I had no idea at this point what I wanted to do. I realised you could do double wall size. I tried to do triple wall size, but couldn't manage that. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I jumped ahead a bit because I spent a lot of time faffing around trying to get the size of this castle walls right. And I say castle, it's not a castle, as you'll discover in a moment. I thought, okay, let's have a building like this, line up a few of these shops and stuff. And as I was putting these in, I decided, oh, this could be like a stable. You know, it could be like the old castle, the old royal stables. And I've just converted it into like a little undercover shopping bit with these massive Weetabixes. If you don't know what Weetabix is, it's a breakfast cereal in the United Kingdom. And it looks exactly like those what's supposed to be a thatched roof. So that was my initial thought. Let's have a walled section with thatched marketplace underneath it. You see, I'm spending a lot of time sort of shifting things around. It's only because I'm just not very good at the game, actually, to be honest with you. But then I start thinking, well, I don't know, these Weetabixes don't look that great. And also, I couldn't find any other pieces that kind of finish them off and made them look even more realistic. You can see I'm still going through them here. I'm thinking about putting a toilet in there, but then those toilets look weird. It just looks like you kind of walk in and sit there and everyone can see your business, literally. And also, I think I just put 2 of the same types of shop. So I need to go back when I load the game up again and just check that. It's about this time I decided I just don't like the look of these Weetabixes. So I'm starting to look now for another type of roof. These tiles look quite nice because they kind of fit in. I think I don't think they're out with the sort of era of castles. I'm pretty sure they're not. And this is when I start messing around with poles as well. I spend an awful lot of time messing around with poles. Fortunately for you guys, you don't need to see any of that. Yeah, look, I'm trying to work out how I make it look like I support the roof. And this is basically what I end up with here is that. So two sheltered sections along each side where the horses would have gone, and then a sheltered section down the middle for the peeps to walk around in. And I try for the first time I try out this business of putting maps down on a grid, which looks I think works quite well in there. That's me, that's me flicking a bit of path backwards and forwards, trying to work out, trying to get the size of the width of the path down so that you didn't have the customers clipping through or walking through the walls of the castle. And now I'm trying to duplicate the other end of the castle. I also discovered by this point that, of course, I made an absolute schoolboy error in that I had used the same grid for this as for the original castle walls, or the fortified walls you see there, which means that I couldn't actually move the castle, the stables anywhere once I'd made them. So this is where they're going to stay. This is me messing around, experimenting with the roof. So I decided to go for these ones in the end. I think it looks okay. And I thought something's missing, so I decided, okay, let's put some crenellations around the outside of this castle, this stable, to make it look a bit more castle-like. Once I finish messing around with this roof, that is. You see, I didn't put the posts in the end. I'll deal with that later, because it just took me forever to do that. And I've made a mistake here, and I've put the roof on before I'd actually finished doing the inside. So I've cut it all out because it's just too painful to watch. But me trying to then build up from the inside again by having to zoom the camera in and sit underneath the roof so I could see what I was doing, it was just ridiculous. So I won't be doing that one again. I didn't take the roof off because it was already on by that point, and I would just refuse to take it off again. So now I'm trying to make things look a little bit. So this is me trying to work out how to get 2 poles directly on top of each other, and you do that by hitting Control X and then selecting the next piece of equipment, and it then spawns that directly on top of the other piece of equipment. So guys, this is kind of what we ended up with in the end. I'm not going to zoom out too far because I don't really want you to see the other stuff I've been working on, like sneaky little stuff over here. But what I'll do is I'll just drive in here. Yeah, so there's still work to be done. I think I need to put bins. Well, I do need to put bins out. I need to make it all look nicer and neater. I don't know why these people aren't. Why aren't these guys? Why do they want to eat anything? Or maybe they did. Oh, I think that's tourist information. I think that's where they went. Did this dude eat anything? I need to put some bins in as well. Hat's Fantastic 6 is so expensive. Oh crikey! Maybe that's what I need to do next. Is to start just because I'm losing money at the moment. I'm down to $19,000. So let's see what these guys have to say about it. So yeah, I need to put some rides in. That's going to be my next mission. But I'm also going to. I'll just zoom out a bit here. I'll just see what these guys have to say for themselves. Oh, good, they're actually buying something. So I'll zoom out because I want to show you this plaza area here that I've done. So you'll see. So I'm going to show you all of this in the next episode. But you'll basically see that I've got like a walk area here with no paths. But the dudes are still walking around. And that's a little trick that I've seen other people do. So I'm going to explain to you how I did that in the next episode. And then I'm just going to go through exactly what we've got in this area here as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope that was okay. I know there are people who do YouTube videos of this game who produce the most fantastic buildings. I know that I'm not one of them. That is, well, I got one next to me as well here that you're going to see us. You want to talk a bit more about that next time. But you know, I've not been playing it for very long. For goodness sakes, come on, give me a break. So yeah, I'll explain how we did all this. So this, I mean, this garden here looks nice. You'll have to admit. And then we'll go on and put a ride in as well, because I need to get these people need to start increasing my profit again, because it's slowly dropping. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, etc., etc., etc. You know what to do, and we'll see you next time. Okay, cheerio, bye.